Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. Welcome to our Word of the Day series, where I take your requests for words you'd like help to pronounce in American English. We're working our way through a long list of wonderful requests, so keep those coming. If you have a word you'd like to see covered in the series, you can leave a comment on this video or any of my videos, and I'll add your word to our list. Today's word that was requested was the word unethical. And as long as we're talking about the word unethical, we can talk about the words ethics and ethical as well. So let's look at what the vowel sounds in these words say and where we stress, so the rhythm pattern of the words, to help you say them easily and smoothly in your everyday speech. First of all, looking at the word ethics, we have first syllable stress. So my syllable, my first vowel, is stretched, and then my fixed syllable is shorter and has a reduced vowel. The letter E says the sound. I wrote it here as an E. You might also think of it as EH. What you don't want is you don't want an A sound. Because letter E, for some languages, you associate it with an A sound, so you might be saying this more as ethics. In American English, it's a very relaxed, lax sound, eh. So it's the same sound we have in words like red, or then, or again, or even the word said. Thinking of it as the letter E and this relaxed sound looks like this, the symbol, rather than an A sound, not ethics, but ethics. And then our letter I says the vowel. This is a lax, short, high front vowel, just like in the word thick or thicks. If you have difficulty with the TH sound, you can start on it. Thick, ethic, and you really want to be able to move in and out of that smoothly. Make sure your TH sound flows and continues. You can get specific help on the vowels and the TH sounds, all of the sounds of English, in our Sounds of English course on speechmodification.com. All of our online courses are either free or they're available for under $2 to give you the foundations you need to pronounce your challenging words as well as all of American English. Building it up by the sounds, understanding letters and pronunciation can be a really helpful tool for you. So ethics. Then when we move to ethical, we still have first syllable stress, and we still have the, it looks like I made a spelling error there. Ethical, no E there. We still have the same pronunciation. So we still have the F sound, the TH, and the K sound. We just don't have our S, and then our CAL letters say the cul sound. Basically, it's a dark L, so you want to lift the front of the tongue, but leave the back of the tongue down. You have a little bit of an sound, like a schwa before your L. Cull, ethical. So you might want to build this one up from the L sound at the end. That tends to be challenging. Ethics, ethical. And lastly, unethical. We still have the stresses on the syllable. So it's just like taking ethical and adding an un in the beginning. Depending on the context, you might have a little stress on your un to make sure that it's clear that rather than saying ethical, you're saying unethical. In those two contrasts, the main stress is still on the syllable, still ethical, unethical. So the un is a stepping stone to our stressed part of ethical. But we want to make sure that the un is clear, has a clear vowel, because it's an important part of the word to know that we're talking about something unethical versus ethical. So just there you could hear I stressed the un syllable a little more to highlight the contrast between the two words. If I'm just saying unethical, I think he's a very unethical politician. I don't have a lot of stress on the un. The stress is mainly on the ethical part. So figuring out, is it the TH? Is it the final L? Is it the stress pattern? What gives you trouble in the word, and building from that, building up your skills. Once you can say the word by itself, you do want to practice in some short phrases to be able to bring it into your speech more naturally. So talking about the ethics today are maybe not what they once were. Many people are very ethical. They like to follow the rules and they have a strong moral compass. Unfortunately, there's also a lot of unethical behavior in our society. Okay, thank you for that request. If you have a request you'd like to see covered in the series, do feel free to leave that in the comments for this video or any of my videos. I'll be back again tomorrow with another Word of the Day class, as well as on Friday, we'll have our live question and answer class. You can attend, type your questions in the chat, and I'll answer them for you live. We usually talk about pronunciation of words and sounds, American accent, intonation, different things to help you improve your overall communication in American English. I hope you'll be able to join us. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. speechmodification.com. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.